So I was telling.
Oh my god, don't you fucking start. No. I was every time I push this button, you just try to say something. You always do it.
At least it wasn't me that time. I was thinking about it. I went, no.
This is like
I
fucking.
wasn't even gonna say anything. I just want you to believe I was gonna
It's
say
like,
something.
this is like fucking Critical Role where the cast always fucking berate and shout at fucking Matt the minute they go live to see if they can make their reaction. Have you noticed that? They always do it.
I swear they have an inside joke where they watch the countdown
Uh-huh.
to the begin. Like, you know, there's like they have like the fan page, like the fan art
Aye.
with the countdown before the stream starts.
Mhm.
I swear they can see it, and I swear they do a big countdown before they go live, right? Because they're laughing their asses off every single time they go live, and
Yeah, because from doing, this is just from and Kim does as well, from doing like videos to recordings, you always say like before you hit the record or you go live, you go 5, 4, 3, and you go quiet, and that way they know. So they'll wait. The minute they hear the countdown start, they'll do it. Right. Anyhow, we're back. Party member down. Spartan can't make it tonight because he's not feeling that best. So he's gave me control of his character tonight, which is gonna be fun. Which means the party isn't down a player, especially where they are, and they're not going to be down, especially their healer. So, quick recap. When the party left off, they had entered Elturel through magical means of plane shift and arrived and found Elturel in complete disarray. Yes. Upon exploring a little bit of Elturel, they found a young woman and her 2 children cowering in the streets as a couple of devils began to approach them. The party successfully vanquished them, and the woman had said to them that they were making their way to High Hill, where, with sheer chance, Rhea had suggested the party goes. So the party began to make their way to Elturel, and I've heard sounds of people screaming for help and other sounds and stuff, and they finally, when we ended the session, the party had arrived at one of the bridges to cross over. It was, just give me a second and I'll tell you the exact one.
It was
because
the,
it was a
southern.
Yes, I will get you its name. So, while I get the name of the bridge, can someone roll me a d10?
Sure.
Right off the bat, we're starting with a roll. Juan.
Oh no.
Juan. Excellent.
Wonderful.
Juan.
Can I roll? Can I supplement that roll?
That's
I'm hoping that means we've got all bad rolls out of the way.
Okay, Tom's Blade.
I hope that roll is for how many monsters are on the bridge.
Do you want that answer?
No.
So, let me just turn it down a wee bit, because it's obviously from reset itself. So,
Could you turn that down a wee bit?
well, you can turn it down in Foundry, and you can turn it down in your systems. It's just updated last week. So,
yeah, so I can actually hear it now.
Okay. As you arrive at the bridge, so you arrive at Tom's Blade, which is the bridge right here. So, a rift in the earth divides Elturel into 2 sections. A vast, the riotous din of the battle takes place far below the city is loud to hear, echoing up through the jagged, shattered open chasm. A bridge, 20 feet wide and more than 100 feet long, spans the chasm. Holy runes engraved into the stonework of the bridge indicate that the structure has been, in a sense, consecrated in the name of Tom, god of courage and self-sacrifice. 6 infernal creatures stand guard at the center of the bridge, scanning in all directions. So, let me just load the scene for yous. Okay, so activate. So, let's give it a minute for everyone to load in. So once you load in, let me know.
I was sitting on 99%.
Yeah. Take a minute.
But on the bridge.
You're on the bridge. Excellent. Just don't move anything right now until everyone's loaded in.
Move everything.
Don't you dare. I will fucking make sure you can't. Okay, I need to know whereabouts you want Rhea and Harkina.
The cave.
Harkina, the
flying
commoner.
cave. Or it's not a cow, it's an elephant.
Cowelphant?
Okay,
Yes.
so
Elephant.
you just notice that is everyone loaded in?
Yes, I just
Yep.
looked
So, you all notice that in the center of the bridge, there is 6. I need to adjust the screen ever slightly because it's bugging out, which I don't understand why he's doing this. He shouldn't be doing that. You see 6 devils infernal creatures standing in the center of the bridge, scanning in all directions. They haven't noticed you yet.
Oh.
They look friendly.
So, I will say this. I will allow you all.
Take a long rest.
No. As I quickly grab this. Okay. I will let you all have 2 actions before they'll see you.
2 actions. I know I'm not doing great on health. I don't know how you guys are doing on health.
No.
I'm surprisingly good.
I know. Fine.
fuck. I don't know how I want to go about this.
So. So they haven't seen you yet. And the bridge is, just to remind you, 20 feet wide by over 100 feet long.
So that means they would be what?
From where you are right now, the nearest one to you is 105 feet away, approximately. They haven't seen you.
Yep. Okay. So even if I do that,
He, Rhea, and kind of like consoled, kind of like trying to help keep the kids calm and quiet, with the young female. Bum 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 bum. And Nonyo kind of like looks at you, kind of like, oh, what are we going to do here? Says we need to cross the bridge.
who do you think can do the most damage? Quickly.
Do we need to do a lot of damage? Can we try
Are
sneaking?
they resistant to fire? Aren't they resistant to fire?
Are you wanting to check if they're resistant to fire? Sure. Give me, if you want to figure out from your knowledge, give me Ooh.
Would I know?
Would you know? You can roll.
I think I would know.
You can roll. So for Knuckles, it'd be roll me a history check to see if you would know. For I'm just so in case people want to roll. So El Nino.
I can use Hunter's Sense.
Wait, how are you seeing that? You shouldn't be seeing something like roll.
Hunter's Sense is an action. Choose one creature I can see within 60 feet. Immediately learn whether the creature has any damage, immunities, resistance, abilities.
Fuck!
What they
No!
are. Not hidden.
Shit! You don't see what I'm rolling. I may have set up an account wrong that allows you to see shit. Fuck!
Oh,
What?
69!
Fuck! That's people's health! Fuck! I need to be careful now what I do. Fuck.
That's it, game's over, GG. Game's over.
I didn't
How do
even
see
know.
people's health? What?
No, when I pulled in like Rhea and stuff, it regenerates, it pulls in their health and plops it in the field for you, and it puts it in chat. I'm like, fuck!
Right, so they're more. They're a lot
So,
further away.
so
than
yeah,
60 feet,
so,
aren't they? So-
yes, so, sorry, so, Craven, history check, Senric, it will be for you. Oh,
Sure.
either a Arcana
Arcana?
or Nature.
Arcana or nature? Is
Yep.
it about the same? Either way, it
Uh,
doesn't matter.
Kim, are you wanting to do something?
Fuck.
Sorry, Bridget.
Well, I was gonna use that thing, but they need to be within 60 feet.
Have
That
you?
makes so much sense.
I was gonna gamble and throw a fireball at him, but you know,
See,
You need to be on the bridge.
I know
Yeah,
I would just
see.
run up and chuck the fucker.
That-
Right. So,
No.
from your rolls, Craven,
Mm,
if you're 11, from your history and what you know, resistances, in a sense, depending on what devil it is, majority of them will be immune to fire.
Yeah, I'd imagine I've like seen these things
Right.
run through flames and
You've seen them in a sense, they run through frame. You've noticed this from the past.
Yeah.
Senric, you've not seen enough devils to, in your mind, you've seen some kind be immune, where some be weak. And specifically the ones you're looking at, you can't get a clear picture of what these ones are, determine what it is. But Craven, you definitely know that the majority of devils and fiends and stuff, especially in hell, are immune to fire.
Okay, so I'm sort of gonna look at him pulling a flask of oil out of his pocket and be like, no. There's
So you guys have a better idea for damaging all of them at once.
You hear like Rhea since this is, could we try sneaking past them? Or see if they'll make a distraction?
I can actually make myself invisible, and then I can walk up on them.
I can make up to 2 people invisible
Interesting.
right now.
That's me, 2 other people. That leaves 3 unaccounted for.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
We could try sneaking.
Unless, okay, big brain move.
Mhm.
Big brain move. You sneak. Bridget up there, she does her hunter's thing, figures out what they're weak to, and then I can sneak up with the flask and set them on fire.
Yeah,
but,
I need to
they're-
be
but
within
that-
60 feet.
but they're
Yeah, but you can do that if you're invisible.
yeah,
So-
but here's the thing: they're still going to be resistant to the flame.
Yeah, so
We don't know that.
no,
I-
Craven knows that.
I know.
Oh,
He's told you.
I know that.
So Rhea kind of like
I have
perks up a little bit when you're still talking.
I have one other way.
So just so Rhea ways are having discussion, kind of like point taps Del Nonio on the shoulder and points to the holy runes that are engraved in the bridge stuff like just here, and notice that they're pulsing.
Wait, where are they pulsing?
So right here, so here on the bridge, right at the start, is in holy runes that Rhea tells you is the name of the bridge that is engraved, but they're pulsing.
Can we blow up the bridge?
How do we cross?
Well, clearly we have a flying elephant that can take us apart one by one.
That elephant
The
can't.
size of a beach ball.
Say that elephant is tiny.
And we don't know how strong it is.
Okay.
Why the fuck did I move down here?
So has Rhea pointed that out to all of us?
Yeah, she pointed out to Anonio and stuff, and Anonio has relayed that in a sense that the runes at the front of the bridge are
So I'm gonna
glowing
ask,
pulse.
like, do you know what that means?
Who are you saying this to? Rhea?
Rhea.
It says no, I don't. The name was engraved by the religious zealots in the High Order of Cathedral when the bridge was named. It was a very important ceremony. It is possible that it's something they've done.
Oops.
Is it possible it's something that they might not be able to cross?
Potentially. It could be protection of some sort. That it could be that if it's happened in Elturel, a lot's happened since it's fell. It could be people have put this as a protective measure.
Okay. I might have a way to get all of you guys across safely.
Okay.
I might be able to distract them.
Okay.
If you guys hide behind those boxes.
Okay.
Like behind that rubble and those boxes there.
Okay, this is gonna be fun.
I can run north. Top speed. And go to try and take the other bridge. And I will be able to get the attention of every single thing within 300 feet.
Okay, so just me being the DM here, right? You're wanting to what you've just suggested to them is you want to pull the attention of both bridges.
Not pull the attention of both bridges. I want to, well, if it's in range.
Oh no, like you can only do one. You can only do one bridge. The distance is too much. If what you said has got a 300-foot range, you could only do one bridge.
The idea is I'm going to run north and pull aggro on everything within 300 foot and then try and make my way solo.
You can do it. You can do it if you want, yeah. You can do it.
And just run. If that requires me to go north and take the other bridge or circle around and take this one, doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I will try and get those things off the bridge.
Okay.
Do we do it?
El Nonio kind of gives you that nod and says, "This is yes. I think you should do it. It's our only best option." He will. What spells have you got activated? None that help the situation. Fuck. So he's doing this?
I guess so.
Wait. So he's gonna run.
So the plan, what Craven is everyone in the party except from Craven will hide here. Craven will probably go to the front of the bridge here, or however far, maybe like here.
I'll probably do it up here, yeah.
Right. Do what he's going to do to draw the attention of the people on the bridge. Them to run at Craven. Craven's going to run like the clappers, like there's no tomorrow. Whilst they're distracted and leave the bridge, the rest of the party can make their way across. And then Craven will double back round to get across.
Okay.
So is that what you want to do?
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
That's probably the safest, least combat-y way.
Okay.
The
Should you maybe take someone with you just in case you get in any trouble?
I'm gonna. I'll go with him. I'm gonna give my invisibility to everybody else. If he wants to give him invisibility to someone, I'm gonna give my invisibility to someone else.
Okay, I'm I only have one spell slot, so I can either go invisible or I can make a really loud noise. I'm going with the loud noise.
Okay, so is Senric, are you going to go with Craven then and make everyone else invisible?
Yeah. Yeah, I can make one person invisible.
Okay, you make one person invisible. Okay.
Well, it won't matter because those things will not be there in a minute.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no
I
point
suppose.
wasting a. What?
All right.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
always throw a dagger and catch
Okay.
their attention too if they're not.
So
Okay, so we
Oh,
shouldn't move quietly
So-
over.
anyone that's hiding, I need to roll me a stealth check to see if you can get to the boxes without being seen.
This.
The only the people that are hiding. Only the people that are hiding.
Wow.
Bridget got a 10.
Wow. Wow.
Everybody roll. Whoever doesn't get a good roll, I'll just make them invisible, and then they are automatically stealthed.
Okay.
Am I the only one rolling?
Nope. Everyone else. Can you not see? Sorry.
El Nino?
Oh,
I need to reveal Anonio's. What is it? It is a
13?
6. I need to roll everyone else's though. So this one is for the woman and her children. And this one's for Rhea.
bitch.
Okay, so let me just check something. It'll be okay. Yep. Okay. Everyone that rolled above, everyone bar Kim or Bridget, successfully
Oh, one
make
sec.
their way to the boxes without being seen. So El Nino made it. Rhea's made it.
I can give her invisibility to make her make it, right?
It's a bit late.
It's a bit late. It is a bit late. So they've made it successful without being noticed. I'm going to put El Nino here.
Are you sure you want to follow me, or do you want to go hide? Because this is gonna be rough. What I do.
Yeah.
One
So
second, my buzzer's gonna be back in a sec.
That's fine.
that's fine. Bridget, as you begin to make your way down, you trip, and as you
hear a click.
trip, you get a click. As you trip, once you get to about here, you trip and fall flat on your face. Doing so now during this time, Craven and Senric, where are you right now? You would have been able to move at the same time. So position yourselves.
Where are we headed? Like right up, right up.
I'll let you
here?
know you wouldn't have got past here by the time Bridget fell.
I was gonna say I'm probably gonna make it towards the front of the somewhere
Yep.
between the front of the bridge and the blood.
Well, as long as you don't go up above this line, you can go anywhere.
I'm gonna be right
Above
here. I
this
wanna be the
line,
first
but
thing that they
not
see.
on the bridge. So as long as you're below, pretty much
because
here,
I wanna.
and don't cross here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here.
Okay, then move.
On that case,
There you go.
I probably would have made it to here.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't
So-
have past that yet.
So, Bridget is falling flat on her face. So, Bridget, you got to where your character is, tripped and fell flat on your face.
Wonderful.
So, in a sense,
How
you're
far can I throw a dagger?
off the top of my head, it'll say in your character sheet. I'll have a look while we're doing this, discuss this wee bit.
Hold on.
So,
How big is that pillar?
it's not that much. You just tripped and fell.
Okay.
Like you tripped on the curb, pretty much. So,
Yeah.
I'll just tell you right now, Senec. So your dagger can be thrown 60 feet max.
Okay. How much is each of these? These are 5 feet each.
5
1,
feet.
2, 3, 4.
Out of
Like 90
range.
feet away.
65
Yeah,
feet
but-
from where you are. You're out of
I'm
range.
not actually trying to hit them. I just want their attention. If I slap it down near them, they're gonna hear the clang and it'll return to my
Okay,
hand.
same.
Well,
So,
we don't know how much they've noticed yet.
I was going to say, so now Bridget's fallen and Clutch, you've got to hear. Bridget, when you fell with quite a thud, and obviously your venturing gear made a noise.
Wonderful. Of course it did.
The guy here turns round and looks and sees Senric and Craven at the front of the bridge. Hasn't seen you yet. And you kind of see him like turn round and in.
So, My question was, if I throw a dagger and it does the whole clang, it's not necessary to catch their attention, but to lock it in on me so that it helps.
You don't need their
her.
attention anymore. I
They
got
know
their
you're there. They
attention
see.
for
They know
you.
you're there.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know, but I
but-
don't want them to see you still clamor behind the boxes.
Well, in that
That's
case,
fine.
I can just
Yeah,
help blast one of them.
So
yeah.
I don't think
If
they're
you-
even gonna look in that direction
if
because
you-
they've immediately seen yous.
okay, yeah. If you speak Infernal, you hear the infernal creature, which you can now recognize as a spined devil, say in Infernal. Can we speak it?
I speak it.
Yep.
I speak it.
You can see them. They go, guys,
Don't.
enemies. Let's get them. Let's go hunting. And you see them all turn round and begin to make their way.
Cool.
What you doing?
I am going to grab Senric by the arm
Yeah.
and start running.
Okay, so you start running. So
And I'm gonna yell back in Infernal, catch me if you can.
you hear them all. Let's get up, and you see them all like sprinting to get to you. Bridget, what are you doing right now? Because you're currently prone on the floor, just out of sight right now.
So how big did you say the pillar is?
So in a sense, the bridge is 20 foot wide by 100 foot wide. The pillar bit this bit here,
Yeah, the bit at the corner.
this
Yeah.
bit is about 10 foot high, and then the bridge itself going all the way along 5 foot. It's in a sense
Right, okay, so
you could
I remain prone and hide behind that?
yeah, in a sense you want to go like fucking stealth style and on your belly, kind of crawl your way here, so you're hidden.
Yeah.
You can do it. I will need you to make me a stealth check though.
Oh man.
Good luck.
Ah.
I'm gonna get everything's attention in a second, so
14. You successfully crawl your way under. With obviously they're not really paying attention, so you make it there successfully. So they begin to continue make their way towards you as Craven and Senric. For the sakes of this, because your characters now are going to disappear.
well, I'm actually gonna slow down. I want to keep them in eyesight, so I'm gonna wait for them to get to about there.
Yep.
And making sure I'm just gonna fucking grab onto Senric
Uh-huh.
and say, "You ready,
You ready, boy?
Senric?
You ready,
Yep.
bitch?
You ready?
I want to move backwards here.
And I teleport us 90 foot north.
Okay.
What?
So, Bridget, you don't see this. El Nino and obviously everyone else sees this. You see Craven and Senric go poof. Gone. 90 feet north.
Now so I instantly teleport 90 foot north,
Yep.
Yep.
right? So we teleported from about here because we're moving at the same time, right?
Mhm.
And a fraction of a second after we disappear, thunderclap.
Gone.
Massive noise can be heard for 300 feet.
You see the people that are obviously still here. You see the devils kind of all look where they are, and 90 feet straight north.
Yeah.
Okay, they still see you, so the regions and stuff, and they can
a head start.
and they continue to like, I guess, boys go, and they just start charging. They just charge, and you just hear them shouting, and if I like get them, fucking going. In a sense, they're gone for the hunt. Okay, this is now going to be two separate things. Okay,
By the way, any
Yes.
creature within fucking 10 feet of me took 3d10 thunder damage.
What?
So, okay. So the way you teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
so
That's me.
Heard
no,
300 feet away.
technically, Craven, he was holding you, so you're immune. It's
Okay.
any
Yeah, well,
creature that was
also-
in the zone when you left.
It's after I leave, because I
Yes.
brought you with me, because I can teleport one willing creature of my own size or smaller who's carrying gear up to their carrying capacity.
So you said within.
They must be within 5 feet of me when I cast the spell, which is why I was dragging you.
So you said within 10 feet. Any creature
Anything
within.
within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
They have to make a yeah.
They weren't in 10 feet when you casted
I
it.
know.
They were just outside it. That's fine.
I'm just bringing it up for point to make a point.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. So, as you know, we're going to set it into. So what we'll do right now is we'll deal with Bridget, El Nino, the civilians in Rhea. What are you going to do? Now, Bridget, since El Nino, since obviously Spartan's here and El Nino's here, you're technically taking command here.
What?
In a sense, I can't influence anything that you want to do here.
Ah, fuck.
Right? So the bridge is clear.
Right, okay. And there's still some sort of rune on the bridge, is
The
that right?
runes on the bridge are still glowing. That's it.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna approach the bridge.
Yep, so you get up and you stand up. You see, as you stand up, you notice about 30 foot in front of you from where, obviously, in the map is 30 foot. You can just see these devils beelining it. You can just make out Craven and Scenic in the distance running like there's no tomorrow.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna, like, approach the front of the bridge.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna put 1 foot on the bridge.
You put 1 foot on the bridge.
Yeah.
You do it.
Did anything happen?
The runes are just still pulsing, but that's it.
Okay. Can I look at the rune closer to see if I can understand what it is?
Okay. Are you proficient in arcane, history, or religion?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
You can attempt it, but you can't really. You won't recognize it.
Okay. I'm gonna usher the rest of the crowd
Okay.
and tell them to run, and then we're gonna run over the bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna run over the bridge, so he's gonna run. El Nino, seeing the runes, and obviously seeing you examine them, will have a look at them. And Ray as well have a look at them because she's never seen this before, she's curious, so I'll have a wee look. So El Nino will do. He could technically do that, so he's going to do a check on that. And Rhea will do one as well. Okay. So El Nino examines the runes. Doesn't understand them, but understands there's some sort of, in a sense, what looks to be a spell carved in the bridge. I can't distinguish what.
Wonderful.
Rhea, on the other hand, when she has a looks of it, her knowledge of obviously Elturel and the religious figures and stuff, realizes that what has been carved into the bridge is some sort of spell that when it is activated will, in a sense, deal damage. Well, in a sense, issue off radiant damage across the bridge. And any radiant damage that is across the bridge that is harmful to fiends and the undead once activated.
Ah, okay. Do we have any fiends or undead?
Well, you've just lost the
No,
fiends
they're
and the undead. They're currently chasing it. They're currently chasing Cedric and Craven.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Yay, we had a nuke button on the bridge the whole time.
Okay, so
I like how Bert's
continue
like,
across the bridge.
there's runes on the bridge.
Yeah, clear as day. There's runes.
There are runes on
Yep.
the bridge.
Fucking nuke button. Right, so you make your way across the bridge.
But I wasn't sure how they activated, so I tried to lure the demons across them.
So yeah, you make your way across. You can make your way successfully across the bridge. El Nino, when he's going across the bridge, suggests, "Are we going to wait for them, or are we going to?"
Well, I'm pretty sure the plan was that they were going to try and get across the other bridge, so
Or double
we should
back.
Yeah, or double back. So I think we'll make our way across and we'll wait.
Yeah. So you can make your way across. Upon, I'll just for quickness move before he's, but not that because you're not meant to be selected. So you make your way across the bridge. Once you get, I'll need to zoom out here. When you get to the other side, you notice that the same runes are carved on the same part of the bridge on the other side, and the exact same.
We can do it on our way back.
So, where are you going to sit and wait in case they return?
That little stall
Stall?
thing there
Yeah.
looks.
You could hide behind stall and keep an eye out.
We're gonna hide
Yeah.
inside of the
Yeah, it's not. It's kind of like a merchant thing, so you can't hide in it, but you can hide behind it.
Yeah. I'm gonna hide. Yeah, we'll hide behind it.
Okay. El Nino says that he'll hide here. Just here, looking up the bridge to see if he can see the party members running, and if so, he says that he'll activate the trap. Trigger it to help.
He knows how to activate the help. He knows how to activate.
Rhea obviously is mentioned what it is. El Nino's mind like, oh, that's what it is, and he knows like if you touch it for a few seconds and concentrate, and when you put your hand over it, and in a sense say the bridge's name, it'll trigger it.
Ah,
Timothy.
okay.
That's the bridge's name.
Timothy. So are you all going to hide behind the stall then?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just put you behind the stall. I won't get you to roll stealth because for the time that you've got, you'll be able to successfully hide. Okay.
Hooray!
So I don't have a map for what you're trying to do. So what I'll do is to make this easier, we'll jump back to not that one. That's the old. That's the street. Actually, no, that one will do nicely. Actually, that'll work. Activate. Back.
Alright.
Aww.
Yep. This will do it. So
I'm a white
that, and that. Okay.
Sounds saucy.
Oh damn! They just deleted like a whole bunch of people.
Okay. So for the sakes of this, let me just move. Don't ask that fucking symbol. Use are both. I mean, it's easier. Currently here. Now imagine this is turned 90. No wait. That's sorry down here. 90 degrees. Right.
Why?
Because you'll find out why in a minute. So continue heading
Line up this way.
because this is the main road that you're just on, where you're using the bridge, and I can't rotate the map. I wasn't expecting this.
So this is north.
Yeah, so north state, that's north. You know, east, west, west. So continue north. You continue the way you're going this way. Yous will, in a sense, continue to make your way to the north bridge. You notice that as you're running up, there is a road that heads east that you can assume will lead back to the bridge that you were just on. So you are running. What are you going to do?
So we have.
You have about 60 feet before they'll catch up.
They've caught. They're that fast.
Well, 3 of them are flying.
Right. Because I teleported us 90 feet. That's
90 feet
already caught.
and spine
They've-
devils
they've-
are flying.
they-
So they will catch up eventually.
So I'm going to obviously run.
Yep, so run wherever you want to run.
I'm also just going to occasionally turn back and take an Eldritch Blast pot shot
Sure.
at the closest one.
So you would be able to hit.
I
Is
have
a
120 foot range.
Yeah. So let me just. I just need to find them because I have so many fucking monsters. It's ridiculous. Where are you? 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 120 feet.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you could hit one of the spined devils. You can attempt to hit one of them. Because in a sense, it's the spined devils are about 30 foot in front of the other ones because they're flying towards you. They're
I'm
bucketing.
literally just stopping, turning back, looking at whatever's closest, firing, and running again.
Okay, so roll to hit.
That'll not be a disadvantage.
He's in a sense stopping, turning, firing, and then running again, so no.
Oh, okay.
If he was continuing turn, it would be 14. That hits.
Cool, damage.
Yep. 8. Okay, so you've done 8 damage to one.
And then I'll continue running.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming you're keeping pace with me, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm literally just gonna turn to you and just say straight or right.
Let's just take a right. We're gonna double back now.
Right?
Okay, we're gonna double.
Actually, see what happens once they get past this buildings, because they can
Well, right.
cut us off.
Right. Well, no, in a sense, right now, they are 60 feet behind you.
Are they? They are.
They are. They're still 60 feet behind you. Obviously, the gap is slowly and surely closing. So right now, after you stopped and fired, the gap's now 50 foot.
Right.
Now, when you're making this decision, it will now drop again to once you turn the corner, they will be on the map.
That's 60 feet, right? This.
Oh, you can't see them. I just got them there to keep the score health right now.
Okay. But you said they're 60 feet. I could throw a dagger at them, right?
Yeah. From where you are, you can try it.
Yeah, we kind of want to keep moving.
Aw,
as well.
Miss. Right, so you're going right.
Yeah,
So now we're
go
heading up. Right, so go right. You'll get to, if you do it, you'll get to about here and you'll enter the map. Okay. So, let me just drag. So, three spiked devils have arrived at the map and are currently within range. Now, to make this a little bit easier, now they're on the map, I'm going to trigger initiative. Right?
Okay.
Because it's going to get complicated. So, give me one quick second. Yes, give me one quick second. Apologies for anyone watching the stream right now. My internet is taking hissy fits every so often and I can't do anything about it.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Okay, I'm just going to just pull everyone in that's meant to be here. Okay, so for the sakes of this, to make it easier,
Aw.
I want you to roll me initiative to determine the turn order. And right now, I'll only do the spiked devils because the other ones aren't on the field yet. Okay, so spiked devil number 1. Seeing you turn the corner will, if it lets me, will fly to here. We'll get to here in its turn. We'll go. Oh no. Got it. As you all did the dance.
A little bit of a choreographed dance there for a second.
We'll get to here. Still keeping eye contact. You can still just make out who you are. The other devil, spine devil, will make his way up to there as well. Senric, you're up. What are you doing?
You know, technically, if I made you invisible, Knock, I could just manually try to sneak away, and then we could just make our way back to the bridge.
Up to you. I've still got some tricks up my sleeve.
All right, fuck it. If you've got tricks up your sleeve. Oh, can I? Oh no, he's gonna be blocked by a corner.
Yeah, you would be obstructed. You could attempt him, but you would have half cover.
If you want to make me,
Yeah, what
invisible,
about sidestep?
I can work with that.
Do you want that? I can make you invisible.
If you do that, I can get us out of here safely.
Okay. Let's see. Spell. I'm gonna do invisibility. What do I do? I just cast it?
Yep, cast it.
Go cast it.
And D&D Beyond cast. Invisibility, level 2, considering 1 action up to 1 hour. A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the creature is wearing or carrying is also invisible as long as it's in a target person. The spell will end if the person is attacked. This is also a concentration spell, which means, just so you're aware, Senric, if you take damage, I will need you to make me a save to see if the spell remains active. So, you touch Craven. Craven, you are now invisible for up to 1 hour.
Okay. And then that's my main action.
That's your action. Bonus action and movement is still available. You cannot attack because you didn't attack.
Yeah.
So you couldn't use your bonus action to attack. Just so you're aware, you could, I think for you, you've got your movement and then you've got a cunning action that allows you to stealth, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back just so they don't see me at all and then stealth over.
Okay, so you're gonna move 5 foot in front of Craven. Roll me a stealth check.
Should it be like right over here? Would this be a better spot?
It's up to you. You can go wherever you want.
Just in case they were on the corner.
Yeah, yep. So it's 10 foot. Roll me a stealth check to see if you're invisible. Or to see that you'd think you would be hidden, shall we say. 23. Holy fuck. You,
Where did he go?
No,
in a
it's
sense,
Nothing.
you in a sense kind of like go into the shadows and kind of like disappear from sight. Craven, you always know where he is, but in a sense, for all intents and purposes, you're hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna? You've still got 10,
No,
20. You've still got 20 foot of movement.
No, I'm gonna stay by Nuck.
Stay by Nuck.
If
Okay.
things go down, I'm near him.
Okay. Craven, you're up. You are invisible.
Cool. I'm actually going to. So first, I'm gonna move here.
Yep.
I'm sort of gonna nudge.
So if you want to head
Sorry.
back to the bridge, you need to head down this way.
Yeah. So I'm going to kind of nudge. Right. Nudge him so he knows I'm there.
Mhm.
Sort of whisper like, quiet. Try and get down that way. And then I'm gonna go over here.
Mhm.
Sort of up against that wall.
Uh-huh.
Since I'm invisible. Yeah.
Yep. So you're invisible. Anything else?
And I can't cast a spell without revealing myself.
Yes, you'll be revealed if you are attacked or attack.
I mean, it's not an attack.
Well, what is it?
You can cast it then, right?
It's a minor illusion I want to cast.
Ooh. Your touch becomes invisible until the end of the spell is done. Anything the target is wearing, creature is also invisible as long as the creature is the target person. Spell ends if the target is attacked or casts a spell. If you cast the spell, it will deactivate it.
Yeah, I know.
Aw.
That's my problem.
Yes.
So I'm gonna wait. As much as I want to do this now, I'm gonna wait. So
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
End your turn. Okay. So Spike Devil number 3 will make his way up and get to here. Okay. Top initiative. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll get to here and look round, and you can see him like looking around, darting around, trying to see where you are. He kind of looks at his comrades and an infernal and goes, "Where'd he go?" In a sense, can't see you. The other one will make its way up, and will attempt. No. Attempt to see if he can make these out and stuff. Can't see shit. Senric, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move back up.
Where you going?
Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to think of something. There are more than one ways to use an oil flask than set it on fire. Oil is slippery.
Yes. These guys are flying, remember.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Just to remind you, they're currently flying. So they're about 5 feet off the ground. Give or take.
I'll use that for the other guys that actually aren't. That's probably the point. It's a good point there. I'm gonna actually pull back just a bit.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting patiently.
when that guy yelled out for his friends saying they're over here, I heard that pretty clearly, right, in Infernal?
Do you mean the bridge or here?
Just now.
Oh, no, he didn't say it. It says where do they go? He didn't say they're here.
where-
Yeah, you heard that clearly.
Like, yeah,
Clearly.
but like when he yelled out to his friends, like, oh yeah, I think they went this way, sort of thing.
Yeah, you got the idea that he's like, they've seen you all turn this corner, but they think you've gone, I said, straight on. I think.
Do we
Okay.
patiently wait? I'll patiently wait.
You doing anything else,
Yeah.
Henrik?
No.
I'm
Craven.
just saying, like, I heard his voice, right?
Yes, you heard his voice.
Okay.
Henrik. Hey, sorry, Craven, what you doing?
I am going to move behind. Yeah.
Yep, so you make your way behind there. Yep.
I'm trying to move slowly. I'm not using my full movement because I don't want to make too much noise.
Anything else?
No, that's all I want to do for now.
Okay, Beard, this guy is going to make his way up to here and kind of look at the guns because this is what way and I kind of say, like, in a sense, looking at to tap and like where to go and stuff. At this time, I can get them in. The other 3 arrive.
All right.
Okay, so this guy here, Spidey, double number 1, 25. We'll go to here. And we'll look to see if you can see or distinguish what way he's went. This is the thing when it comes to this shit. That one. So, oh fuck. Tenric.
Yeah.
Stealth. 23. You lucky fuck. Okay, you lucky fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you lucky motherfucker. You see the Spike Devil turn down the road you're looking, and in a sense, look exactly in a sense, when you've got behind this building, you've kind of like gone like fully under and down in the shadows, below some rubble, and actually pull bits of rubble over you to kind of like hide yourself. The Spike Devil turns and looks, and in a sense, looks around, looks at where you are, looks away, and then comes back and looks exactly where you are. And for a few seconds, you can see him looking as if like, no, and then looks away, not knowing that you're there. You lucky
Stick my
motherfucker.
tongue out of it at him when he's not looking.
You lucky motherfucker. You actual lucky motherfucker, right? I shit you not. See if you hadn't rolled what you rolled.
Yeah.
Right? You rolled a 23. You rolled a 22.
Whoa.
Of course.
Right? 22. You lucky fuck. The other devil is going to make his way up and kind of like goes into this, well, where do they go? And you can see them like looking at each other and like in Infernal having a conversation quite like, well, where are we going? We're going this way or this way? Like, as if they don't know what way to go. Cedric, you're up. You see two spiked
Did I
Bind
keep moving
devils.
in the shadows this way?
I would require you to make me a stealth check if you move.
Can I move in the house?
You would need to make a stealth check. You can go in the house, but you would need to make a stealth check to see if they can hear you.
Oh, does the house provide better visual cover though?
Potentially, yes, but to get into the house, you would in a sense have to crawl your way through bits of rubble that make noises. To see how quietly you would do it, and if you could do it without them noticing.
Can I ready an action?
You can ready an action. What is your action you wish to ready?
Let's see. Let me read it real quick. Give me 1 second.
I'm just picturing Senric in a box. Metal Senric, like snakes in a box, just sitting there, clear as day, as they're looking there.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Oh fuck!
That gives me. That was. By the way, no, that was because we moved so fast. Because we basically teleported. That's what that thunderclap was.
Oh my god! We'll get back to you soon, Kim.
Aw.
Depending on what happens, it'll end probably in 2 turns.
Hopefully.
I'm
gonna do something stupid.
So I have a spell called Color Spray that I could cast.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna ready that in case they attack either me or Nuck.
It can't be 2 people. It can only be 1.
Oh, just me. Then they
Okay,
can't
just you.
find me. They can find me.
Okay, so in taste, well, you could say target an ally, but you can't see where Craven is right now. So it could only really be you anyway. So it could only be you. Okay, that's fine. So you ready your action to cast that if they target you or see you or specifically like attack you. So
Yeah.
if they see you or attack you, is what I need to know. Sorry.
Yep.
Which one?
If they see me.
See you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so spiked bearded devil number 1 will make his way to here and will talk to this one. You can only hear the murmur sounds of them as if asking like, where are they? This one will make his way up as well, and so will this one. Craven, you're up.
I going to go over to here.
Yep.
Actually, here.
Yep.
I'm going to press myself into this corner and hide as best I can.
Okay.
I am then going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
30 foot in this direction, or sort of north and left, so probably like
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
house.
Yep.
To like the next house that's just out of view.
Okay.
Right, so like up here, about 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm going to use it to make a sound.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to throw my voice
Uh-huh.
a bit too loud so they can hear.
Yep.
And go, come this way. They won't find us here.
Okay. So I need you to do 2 things then. If you're going to cast it and press yourself up against the wall to, in a sense, hide, I need you to roll me a stealth.
Yep.
Right? So first,
He's behind a building though, right?
yeah, it's behind a building, which is fine, but I just need him to roll stealth to see, because in a sense, there's a certain point that they would be able to see him. Okay. So you've, in a sense...
I'm trying to trick them to go this way.
Yeah, yeah. So you cast that, and you kind of press yourself against the wall, cast a spell which drops your invisibility.
Yep.
To cast it and stuff. Making that noise, you see the 2 that are here react and turn and signal and point directly to where you made that noise. Which in turn, the other one realized the other ones, and they begin to move and stuff.
Even like up here.
Yep, so in a sense, north, just in a sense, when they're in the match, straight ahead. Where they're going. Yep. So they're going to head this way. Okay. Anything else you wish to do? That was your, say, your action and your bonus action. technically, I would say. No, wait, I was an action to cast.
It's an action to cast minor illusion. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. So you still get your bonus action and your movement. You good?
Probably try and move 5 foot back.
Yep.
So I'm less likely to be seen.
Okay, that's fine. So you're kind of like the yeah, they're kind of like the apex of the house. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just around, just sort of start moving.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Okay, so sorry, wrong button. Wrong button.
I don't think there's any decent bonus actions. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Spine Devil will, in a sense, look at the other ones, the other ones here, and we'll say to him to go straight ahead, and he'll fly up here. Doesn't see you, Cedric. He's heading that straight away, and we'll continue. Top of the round, this one will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but as he flies past, he will do this. Because you have the building behind you, you're lucky fuck. And then this one will get to there. We'll not do the same because he's fallen his mate. Senric, you're up. So what you're getting from what you've just seen, Craven, you can now, you turn around and look, you can hear a noise. The devil, the spine, all the devils are starting to head away from you right now. What are you gonna do? There's still one in the center of the street though.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm going to wait patiently.
Wait patiently. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it ready. I can just keep that action ready.
Yeah, you see, in a sense, this time you just ready the action. Okay. Okay, this bearded devil, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll get to there. We'll get there. And we'll get there. Senric, you start to now notice the other three right behind them. As they begin, you can kind of like see them and hear them as they begin to move away their distance. Craven, we gotta. So to all your knowledge, your sound has worked, and they are heading straight towards it.
Yep. That seems risky as shit. Just gonna. So I can sort of hear them. I can probably hear them.
Yeah, you can hear the flapping. You can feel like some of the cracks in the building. Notice them flying away towards it.
Another sort of 5 foot, real slow.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
Just checking. Some. Yeah, okay, so I can't really do that. Yeah, my turn.
And your turn, okay. And then Spiky Devil number 1 will make his way to his allies. Top of the rounds. They'll fly off the screen and will disappear from view. They'll fly away, disappear from view. Senric, what are you going to do? So you've noticed that they're flying away, but the other ones are approaching.
The other ones are approaching, but they're following, right?
They're following all intents and purposes. From what you can distinguish, they're following.
All right. Yep. Gonna wait.
Gonna wait.
Yep. Keep action.
5, 10, 15. He'll do a sneaky look down this way. Doesn't see. And we'll get to here. He'll get to there, and he'll get to there. I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible because you're actually at the end. Craven, are you going to stay where you are?
But right now, yeah.
Okay, goes to them. He flies off the screen. Oh, go on. Senric, you're up.
I stick my tongue out at them as they're walking away.
Okay, so you stick your tongue out as they walk away.
Wait a little bit longer.
Yep, he'll get off the screen. For all intents and purposes now, because it's just going to keep repeating itself, you have successfully evaded them. Because it's literally just going to repeat itself. So,
Yeah, the next turn I was going to start moving down the street. So
for all
I was gonna
intents and
move down the street as
purposes,
well.
you successfully evade them and begin to make your way back to the original bridge. We're going to take a quick AFK break for 2 seconds, but I'm going to have a drink because my voice is killing me, so it'll be 2 secs.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Thunderstep and using minor illusion to throw my voice. Holy shit.
I just like that we Metal Gear Solid that shit. Just quick, hide in the pods. They'll never see us.
My favorite part is even though I don't have any spell slots left, I have a couple of like other spells that I can use, like once per long rest.
I was gonna cast if they saw us. I had a backup plan, and that was I was gonna cast color spray, and that would have blinded them, and we would have just ran.
If only one of them noticed us, I had a backup plan where I was just going to force them to run away.
What?
Hmm?
But the thing is they might alert everybody else, so might as well blind everybody.
I mean, yeah, but if it was only one, I could literally just look at them and just say forget or run. Flee.
Oh,
I can give anything a one-word command.
interesting.
That as long as it doesn't as long as it makes sense enough that like it won't directly result in its own harm. Right? I can give anything like a one-word command. So I could also disguise myself.
He has to have a drink. Okay.
Yeah, we heard you returning.
Fine. Right, so what I'm going to do is... Give me a second. So, for all intents and purposes, to make this a little bit easier, I think is everyone back? I'm just going to come you back.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's fine. Okay, so to make this easier, I'm just going to load. There's so many maps. Activate. Okay. Once you're on this scene,
That went so much better than I expected.
I'm actually surprised how that went. Like, really surprised.
We thought we were gonna get slaughtered by like 6.
I was waiting to have to use shit like command and everything. I was like,
It went extremely well. Okay, so to make this easier, use obviously Craven and Cynic. You double back and make your way back to Tomb Bridge. Where you notice as you get to the bridge, your party members aren't. I'll tell you, Tomb Blade. The party members aren't there, but as you begin to make your way across the bridge, you notice El Nonio kind of step out and wave at you. There's a signal you use that they're over here, and you just regroup.
Yep.
Upon arriving back, El Nonio says, "Did you lose them?"
We're on the right map.
It should be the map of Baldur.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
It's not. It's because to make it easier, because it means jump between map to map to map right now. There's not going to be anything right now because it's literally used now making your way through the rest of Elthrail.
Alright, okay.
Because you were literally at the edge of the map anyway, so.
It was great success.
Excellent. Use as you take a second to realise that Bridget, Rhea, the young female and our children are hiding behind a stall. Just hiding.
I'm just imagining it being a food stall, and just the kids are like trying to get to the food on top.
So, are you just going to continue to make your way to High Hall?
I
Yes.
believe so, yeah.
So High Hall is here, just to remind you. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one on the
I need someone to make me a roll me a D10, please.
someone else.
D10. You got it. You got it. 7.
Oh
Okay.
no, that's the instant death number.
Yeah.
A meteor lands on the party.
You hear a click.
What the fuck is this?
Oh no.
No balls.
Sorry, I need to look at something to see how to describe this.
Not
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Yep, I think Nuck was
As
right.
we're beset on by a bone claw.
Sorry, I need to just verify this is what this looks like.
That's not a good. That's not good.
All right, so it's not okay. Okay, it's not what I thought it was, but it's even worse. Yes. So,
Oh no.
as you begin to make your way to High Hall, you notice
Tyrant.
that
Hold on, let's go.
you notice that as you begin to make your way down the streets of Eltil, as you get to about here, you notice that approximately here, what looks to be a Nazgon, Narzugon, in a sense, patrolling the streets.
What is it? Where?
Right now it's sitting here. And it's making its way down this way. It's kind of making its way this way and beginning to go this way, patrolling the streets. So just to give you a representative of what it looks like, obviously I can't show this to chat because I can't, because of fucking shitty reasons. I will post it in Discord. So this is what you see currently. This is what you see.
Why, is there nudity involved? What?
No, it's because in order for me to do it, I need to import it into D&D. I need to import it in the map. This is just something that's just a potential that can happen. Let me just check.
Hey,
I
he looks
might
fun. He
I
looks
might
nice.
have it.
Maybe we just need to give sugar cubes to his horse and he'll love us.
Oh no, I can show them.
You mean it's instant caramel?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Even better.
Yay.
You see that riding
Got the trends.
its way through Eltrail.
Honestly, he seems delightful.
So in a sense, you see that
Maybe, possibly a little hot-headed.
currently, in a sense, doubling this way and making his way that way.
Oh,
Once you get,
jeez.
once he throws up a thorny exterior, but he's really a nice guy once you get to know him.
Yeah.
Bada dish.
Yeah, Lulu, you all hear in your heads, all of these, hear Lulu say, that creature, or that creature over there, because she sees it, is extremely dangerous. And should not be
Then let's not go
confronted
that way.
at any cost.
At
Should
any
we maybe-
cost.
At any cost, should not be confronted.
Should
So what
we
you
try
mean
to
is
duck
say,
into
throw
the
my
streets
dagger at
here?
it.
She kind of like,
Can we not go back the way?
you could, but it's. I need to know what he's going to do because he's going back. He's hiding until he can know it's away. So user
maybe we should
here,
try and
user about
yeah.
here. It was here. You caught a glimpse of it here, and it began to make its way behind the building.
Oh, okay, so let's sneak through the buildings then.
And try to, yeah.
So sneak
Yeah.
your way through the buildings to
Possibly
there
go
to
Yeah.
yeah.
up to yours. So you want to try that? Okay, that's fine. So
Whether we go in between in this lane or try and make it in here, I don't really care. But we're definitely going away from it.
yep. So you make your way.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, you successfully do it because, in a sense, it hasn't seen you, so you don't have to do stealth checks. You can successfully navigate between buildings away from it. The point that it's not going to see you. You're going in a completely opposite direction. Okay.
Okay, so if we go through here, this section, the middle between the buildings is probably better because we don't know what's on the other side in this area. That could be looking at us over there.
It's up to you where you want to go. I'm not going to stop you.
This is my defense.
Should one of us maybe just peek round to see if we can see what's on the other side?
I'll peek around.
Yeah,
I'm
you
good
peek around.
at Stealth peeking. I'll stealth peek.
So you stealth
'Cause
peek.
we're gonna have to go that way eventually.
Okay, so you stealth peek and look around the
You
corner.
want me to do a stealth check for that or no?
No. Really, internet, you want to take a fucking fit right now? I'm going to fucking slaughter you. Okay, so you kind of look around and peek around. The street, this looks to be like the main street of leads to High Hall. You notice obviously it's in not the best of states. The trees that you could notice here are all burned to a crisp and are just charred remains. You notice scattered across the road are bodies of civilians and some knights. You also notice the occasional demonic creature lying on the floor dead. You do notice that as you look towards High Hall, you begin to get, in a sense, see it more and more in picture of a kind of grand Asper castle, kind of like dedicated in a sense to kind of like ornate style, but what you can distinguish, it's partially crumbled. You get a better image of it now. You don't see anything on the street though, as if the street is clear.
Interesting. Okay.
Do we just make a mad dash for it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should just make a dash for it, because if it's going the opposite way, then...
Right, you make a dash, you're going, go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make a dash for it. So...
And then you hear a click.
Okay. So, you successfully get to my home. So, let me read this wee part. This cliff-top castle once was a crowning architectural jewel of Elturel. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand. Although they appear to be abandoned, the wooden gates that once led to the castle ground have been kind of like shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to rubble, and of crushed brick and wooden all broken around. The surviving buildings are and it's blackened with soot, and at the centre of the castle grounds of High Hall stands High Hall Cathedral. In a sense, that makes it easier. I'm going to zoom in a wee bit here. You just get to here.
Yeah.
Blasted the door open. This is completely destroyed and in crumbles, but the cathedral, which is here, is still intact.
Can we just point out that as I'm walking through all this stuff, I'm just getting more and more angry?
Yeah, and again, I still think you're getting more and more angry because you're in a sense seeing your hometown destroyed.
And then, you know, you get to the cathedral and the door slowly opens and a guy with a pipe in one hand and a brownie on the other goes, "Hey man, welcome to High Hall." Wrong type of high. Anyway.
Yeah. Are you just going to enter? You enter in High Hall through the main gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you make your way through the gate, you spot laying on the ground near the shattered gates 2 bodies. Sorry, you spot 2 humans in plate armor laying dead on the ground near the shattered gates. Blood still oozing from bite wounds on their body.
That's not good. That means they just died. I don't think this place is safe.
Ethan? You continuing in, or?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless, I mean, is a civilian friend looking for another way in? Like,
No, they're following. They're behind you, following you.
Then I guess we move on.
Okay, make it in. Okay. As you continue to make your way in for the main gates, make it into the central courtyard towards the cathedral. You get about halfway there when you notice movement coming from the front of the cathedral at the door. You just notice that kind of sitting at the door 2 hellhounds standing guard at the door.
Walk
You're like-
halfway there.
Friends.
Demons on the stairs.
Do you notice that there is 2 hellhounds kind of like standing guard in front of the cathedral doors?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Can we try to
I'm going-
befriend them? Can we
I'm
feed
going
them
to
things?
slowly walk forward,
Uh-huh.
and I am just going to look at them, and I'm going to say, "Sit in Infernal."
Are you actually going to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically in Infernal.
They rip you apart.
Doing so, the 2 hellhounds look at you. Now, just so that everyone can see what a hellhound looks like,
Yes. Yes.
get up.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
They need their
Nice.
claws trimmed.
Get up.
Yeah.
Open their mouth and growl. You had to pick that option. You had to pick that option.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Right, we're all gonna die. Well, this has been fun, guys. It was really great knowing you.
Okay, so there is no map for this, which is fun, because you decided to go down this route. So this is all going to be in your mind.
Wow.
Purely in your mind, because there is no map for this. Okay, so I am, just to make this
Initiative?
easier, I'm going to say initiative. I'm just going to try and add one manually. To make this easier, and so I can keep track of everything, I am just going to do this. Get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here.
Oh my gosh, we're giants. And we can fly.
2 hellhounds. This is purely just so I can see shit. And I need.
I feel like I am going to die.
No, not
You are the
necessarily.
least likely person to die. You
Why?
You have the highest health, and you sit back with a bow.
Are we positioned? Are we like actually up on them?
They're a.
I'm
I'll.
probably pretty close.
We'll in a sense. I need you to roll initiative though.
Oh, no.
Initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, is it active when I roll?
That's fine. I can fix your one manually.
Okay.
Right. I'll fix your one.
I mean, I can always do another roll. I'm not gonna say no.
No. Are you nope? Initiative values from Bridget got 16.
Mhm.
Senric got 9. Alnonio, you and you. Okay. Oh, you not activate. Right. Combat
Like how-
begins.
Look how me and Kim both got the same initiative.
So,
In sync.
and I think you both go at the same time. Right, so I'll need to read the initiative because obviously you can't see it because it's technically in your head. Right, so seeing you do this, and Onion's first, seeing you do this, Craven gets up and pulls out his rapier, which glows purple, and begins to make his way to the Hellhounds. So, give you a retrospect of how far they are. When you said that, you're halfway through the courtyard, which was another 20 foot approximately, till you hit the cathedral stairs. Right? So El Nano's going to make his way up towards the Hellhounds and is going to try and attack them. Rapier. You can get some and we'll attack. Pretty sure that's a hit. Yep, that hits. See this? It's we'll roll. Really? You really want to do this? Son of a bitch. We'll do cast damage. Does 10 to Hellhound number 1. And slashes at the Hellhound. You do notice that the Hellhound that attacks kind of reel away from him upon seeing him come towards him, as if it's fear, a little bit of fear in its eyes. Craven, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to try and run up on the same Hellhound he attacked.
Yep. You'll get to it.
Yep. And bring down my sword in a flurry of two-handed strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 2 for me.
And you go.
First swing.
Do it. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Does that mean he gets a third swing?
So that means he rolls to hit double the damage.
Does that mean that he immediately nukes them?
Two-handed.
So that's fucking Christ. 15 plus 7, I think. Yeah, that's 15 plus 7.
22.
Nice. 22.
Nice. You bring the axe. You bring the fucking hammer down on this fucker. On this. Anything else you want to do? It's still standing.
Oh, let's do my second. Let's do my second swing.
Do it. That'll hit it. Roll damage.
Wait. On. I should have done something into bonus action first. One sec. I haven't used it in ages because I haven't been up against anything particularly like main target worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I want to check something, yeah. Oh, that would have been real funny if I put my Hexblade's curse on it first. Then I would have crit on a 19. Anyway.
It still hits, so
Yeah. Another 13.
dead.
What?
You
It killed
killed it.
Nuck already?
Hellhound won, so he is. So in a sense, El Nino, in a sense, sees you. In a sense, he had this Hellhound and fucking heads. He turns to look at you, and you notice that in El Nino's eyes, the purple glow in his eyes for a few seconds. And the minute, as you make eye contact, for a few seconds and disappears, and he looks at you and kind of gives you that nod, like, nice.
The fact that we both commune with a demonic entity, apparently.
Bridget.
Well,
Oh, sorry, you got anything else you want to do?
no. I mean, there is something else I want to do, but I can't because it's an action.
Okay. Bridget, you're up. You've just witnessed the Hellhound just be decapitated. And the other one's still there, kind of going, kind of growling and barking and ready to attack.
So I am going to let me see. So first things first, I'll cast Hunter's Mark.
Yep, so Hunter's Mark on the remaining Hellhound. Yep.
And then I will attack.
Yep. How are you attacking at range, with range? Oh? Or slashy slash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bo, 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 bo,
On you
bo, bo, bo.
go. And you up. That'll hit. Roll damage. Five.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark +6. Perfect. Thank you very much. So you take your arrow and go hit the other one as it begins to, and essentially you begin to see it leap towards Craven stuff, but as you do, you fire at it, and sense knocking it back to the ground. Okay.
Do I get a second attack?
Do you have access to a second attack?
Pretty sure.
I can't remember your character sheet because it's been about 2 weeks.
I know. I'm trying to find it, but I'm pretty sure there's something. No.
This is what happens when you don't do D&D.
I've got too much shit. Yeah, extra attack. You can attack twice whenever you take an attack action on your turn.
Yep, do it. Yep. Kind of like, and you fire the next shot off. Just so you're aware, I'm having major technical difficulties right now. 14 hits.
Hey.
7. Your hunter's mark.
Hunters? Yep.
Uh.
I'll roll it anyway.
No, yeah, because it's understands it
Yeah,
as an
for each
action.
attack.
Yeah, you get it. So that's
Yep.
10. Jesus Christ. Anything else you wish to do? It's still standing as you fire at it with all of your arrows.
So done my attack, and I'm pretty sure the hunter's mark's a bonus, so don't think I've got anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's me.
Okay. I'm just gonna check. Is your hunter's mark a bonus? Yeah, bonus
Yeah,
action.
it's a bonus.
Okay, so the Hellhound is still standing. It's going to come to you, Craven, because you're in range more than it. And it's going to come to you and it's going to go. Not this on it. It's going to open its mouth. Upon doing so, you notice coming from its throat a fire as it exhales a fiery cone 15 foot from its mouth towards you and El Nino.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Go away, template. I don't want you. Piss off. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. I'll do it for El Nino.
Tell the chocolate brownies are the shit.
All of us?
No, only
Just us two.
Okay. Okay. You both fail.
Oof. That's an oof.
What's his health? Holy shit, I could kill someone here. Right. 1,
Oh,
2,
no.
3, 4, 5, 6. No. You
Choose
take
wisely.
18 points
Ooh.
of fire damage to you.
Wait, why are they taking the damage? Did he already
Because
explode?
the Hellhound opened its mouth and breathed fire breath.
We would
Wait,
have taken
18
half
18
damage if we
points.
saved. We would have taken
18
half damage if we
points
saved.
of
Who's
damage.
taking this damage?
El Nino and Craven. You
Thank fuck, Senric.
use, as the fire subsides, Craven, you're always there. You notice El Nino fall to his knees.
What? No! Oh my god.
0 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yes!
Explicitly told not to let this happen.
Okay.
I only have.
What, Cam? You need to wait. You need to wait.
Ah!
Need to wait. Rhea, seeing you, in a sense, deal with the Hellhounds, is going to protect the. Oh, you're not being fed, cat. Go away. I shut the door. In a sense, kind of like stand guard in front of the people, raise our shield, and kind of like defend them as if to protect them.
You hear MRxBERT in the background.
I know you can hear my cat. It's wanting fed, so it needs to wait. It's too early. It's too early for it and stuff. The civilian will kind of like, in a sense, stand beside Rhea, but kind of like behind her to help protect her children as you take on the Hellhound. Senric.
Really need a long rest.
Senric, you're up. You've just witnessed this hellhound cast fire from its mouth. El Nino is on the floor, currently he's on the floor, down.
Okay.
He's fucking dying!
So seeing him fall, after seeing the two fresh bodies, right, that we walked in on, right?
Yep.
I furiously draw both my short swords, run at it, and strike at it.
Run at the hellhound.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit. Just to double check, that hits it. Do we get sneak? So 3 plus 12. Have it. It is still standing.
And I will do another strike.
Yep. That misses. It's a miss. Okay. Anything else?
No. That's about it.
Okay. Bart, I don't know if you're here, but I get to have some fun right now. Okay.
Why did you just pin the list of...
Because I haven't written them down and I need to remember what we have.
Oh, okay, I was like, why did you pin...
Oh, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. All of you witness El Nino get back to his feet.
Huh?
Craven. As El Nino gets back to his feet and looks at you, his eyes are white with a purple glow kind of coming from the middle of it, as if it's like a purple flame coming from the middle of it. He looks at he looks at you and then looks at the hellhound and smiles, kind of like a...
Oh no.
You know, like the Joker's like smile?
Yeah.
His head smiles, pulls out his...
Dragonborn too, so I'll just roll teeth.
Pulls out and his rapier, and you all noticed that the purple flame on his sword is a lot brighter, to the point, Craven, you haven't noticed this before, but the heat coming off of it, there's a lot of heat coming off of this rapier right now. He raises his rapier, and whilst in a sense looking at you and the hellhound that's beside you, brings it down.
Oh no.
You don't have to. Bringing it down to the hellhound, misses it, but upon doing so, you notice, especially you, Craven, because you're beside this hellhound, the hellhound looking at El Nino. You know that thing when you see some dogs kind of like start, you've been it before, curl in fear?
Yeah.
This hellhound goes from, I'm going to murder yous all, to, you know that thing where a creature knows it's bit off more than it can chew, and it's like, fuck.
It's
Run.
Thinking about that. It's probably thinking that about me as well, considering.
Yeah, considering that, but right now, the biggest threat it's discovered that it's not going to win is El Nino right now. Is it sitting there, staring at, beginning to curl in fear.
Okay.
I will say, for all intents and purposes, Senric and Craven. You notice... Well, I don't know. Senric, can you speak Infernal?
Don't think he can.
I do not.
Nope, you don't.
I know Kim can.
You don't. Well, I don't.
can.
I'll need Kim to roll me a perception check in a second. Kim, can you roll me a perception check just to see if you can hear what's about to be said? See if you can hear it. $14. Okay. Use. So when it gets speak Infernal, and Cam, you'll hear this. You hear El Nonio speak in Infernal. That's what I'm looking for. To this Hellhound in Infernal, not in like a loud voice, in a quiet voice that you can. You, in a sense, Craven, you can make this out. Bridget, you can just make this out and no more from what you're hearing. But hear it looking at this Infernal, at this Hellhound in Infernal, and going to say, "You dare attack one of your masters? Well, my friend, now you must pay the price." And this Hellhound is curling, in a sense, backing away in fear of what it has just seen. Or what it can sense, more like.
Ooh.
And that will be El Nonio's turn.
Yay!
Craven.
El Nano's not officially dead.
Craven, you're up.
I'm up.
Your turn.
Okay. I am going to half in sort of worry, half in oak, so that's happening now.
Yep.
Half release my grip on my sword.
Okay.
So I'm now only holding it in one hand.
Okay.
I'm going to slowly walk up to the Hellhound beside it,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to look straight at what was El Nano.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna just continue the conversation I tried to have with it back when he had his fucking Doctor Strange moment in the lab. Just
So wait.
in Infer.
So wait, just so I can picture this. This Hellhound that's sitting there in fear, backing away, you're going to go in front of it and look at El Nano.
Well, I'm sort of gonna walk up to the side of it and sort of half turn.
Uh-huh.
So I'm sort of gonna be in between them.
Yep.
But to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Look at El Nano
Yep.
and say, in Infernal.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name last time. Before one-handed backswing into the Hellhound.
Yep. Okay, so do your one-handed backswing into the Hellhound.
I mean, I've got 2 attacks, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try and stab it as well, but
I know.
specifying one-handed.
Yep. That's a hit.
10.
Yep, it's still there.
And then, so backswing, and then I'm just going to plunge the blade into it. And
Do it. That'll hit.
13.
Dead.
Okay. While saying, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name last time.
In
In Infernal.
Inferno, okay. El Nano looks at you and replies back in Infernal. You're not worthy yet to know my name. Anything else you want to say?
Well then, I'm not worthy. I have a feeling out of anyone, you may recognize the power I wield.
He kind of looks at you and smiles. Says, yes. I sense the power that you wield. I would say we're equally matched when it comes to power, although, and you can now see like El Nino look at himself and like his hands and say, but at the current standing, I think this vessel isn't at its full potential yet.
Well, for now, I think we'd like to have our friend back.
Okay.
That's all he says. Okay.
That's what is this. You want your friend back? Make me. Prove to me that you want him back. And El Nino raises his rapier to you.
I'm going
So,
to.
initiative.
I-
I'm going to keep the initiative order.
I'm going to step forward.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm going to use the rest of my fucking movement this turn because I only moved like fucking what 5 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to step up to him.
Yep. Are you gonna do?
Oh, I've already used my attack, haven't I?
Yeah, so you've moved up, you're just gonna say you're doing anything else other than move up to him.
Let's see.
So just so you're aware, Bridget, you can hear this. Craven, you have
Yes.
no idea, sorry, Senric, you have no idea what he's just said, but you can distinguish from the way that El Nino is standing, it isn't an attack, as if he's about to attack Craven.
I use my bonus action.
Hmm?
Hang on, I need to check something.
And the DM gets to have some fun.
Hmm.
We do have to like let Spartan know like I'm having fun with your character. This happened. Someone timestamp this.
I
Remember 1 hour 50 minutes. And all of a sudden this is Spartan. You got it?
think that I think that worked. Is so if I give something a disadvantage on an ability check, that counts for saving throws as well, right?
Ability check. Like as in like and a disadvantage on like strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. My bonus action, I cast Hex
Okay. You cast Hex on El Nino.
with
Fuck.
placing a disadvantage on Wisdom.
Oh, okay. So wisdom is disadvantage. Okay, so anything that he uses for wisdom will have disadvantage. Good to know.
All ability checks involving Wisdom are at a disadvantage, and he takes an extra D6 if I attack him
Okay.
of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But yeah, whatever. That probably won't come into play. I'm gonna have to end my turn.
Okay. Bridget, you're up. You have witnessed, you've heard this, and El Nino has put his dagger, in a sense, his rapier out, ready to attack. You did hear whatever this is say, in a sense, make me give him back.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna look back and forward at the,
Yep.
at the two of them, and I'm just gonna say, I'll just say, when you two have finished your little brotherly love thing you've got going on here, can we please get inside before something else comes to attack us?
Hearing you say this, El Nino says, "This is we are brotherly love is a bit defense. Don't worry, my female friend. Once I've dealt with him, you will be next.
Okay, I'm just gonna narrow my eyes at him.
Uh-huh.
And fuck.
I really hope I survive the next attack.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Oh fuck.
So wait, he's got a rapier, is that right? Okay.
Yes.
How close am I to him?
10 feet. About 10 feet.
Okay.
Spartan, I hope you're watching this.
Is he single-handed or double?
Single.
Okay, so he's only got one rapier.
In his hand, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
Just duck.
I'm gonna take my bow and I'm gonna aim it at the hand that he's holding the rapier.
Yep. Are you doing a targeted shot here to try and shoot the rapier out of his hand? Okay.
No, yeah, so that he lets go.
That's a hit. That hits. Roll me damage. Yeah, roll me damage. So he takes 9 damage. Alright, I need a calculator, one sec. Because what's happened, done this. He has this. You just did. Okay, so you fire your shot at his hand at the rapier. You hit the rapier out of his hand.
Yes.
El Nino turns and looks at you, and he still looks that white glaze over his eyes with the purple glow in the center of his eyes, and he smiles at you.
Wonderful.
He kind of looks at it and he kind of goes, an infernal reply to this. Very nice. But that won't stop me. Okay, what else you gotta? Anything else?
Don't wanna, I'm assuming the damage that I'm doing is actually damage to El Nino. So, but
Just remember, he's already in death saves technically.
I know.
Well, no, this is the thing. You just don't know what's currently I'm doing right now on this. I've had to open something up to do shit.
Okay.
But the point is, like, he hit 0 and then this happened, so he's got something weird going on.
So I'm assuming he's possessed right now, right? By
The
thing that was in the shield.
No. So do you remember when you were in Castle Keep? You know, Narniel had that out of body experience.
Yeah.
Right?
And something else was still in his body.
Something else was inside him and took control.
Yeah, so he's being possessed.
But in a sense, yes, but you don't know by what. In a sense,
But he's being possessed.
yes, in a sense, you can rule out the shield here because he didn't have the shield on him when this happened before.
So could I, in theory?
He had the shield on him, but it's a different voice.
Yeah, it's completely different.
We know the guy in the shield.
Yeah.
We know his name.
Okay, so could I, in theory, cast Protect from Evil and Good on El Nino? Because until the spell ends, an unwilling creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, apparitions, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The
Okay.
protection grants several benefits, blah 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 blah.
But you specifically said. Yeah. Right, you specifically said they're willing creature, correct? It was willing.
Really?
Willing creature.
It says
Okay.
Willing creature.
In order for I will allow this, right? Because there is something. If you want to do this, and this is going to be a contested roll, right?
Okay.
So how does the protection work? So what does the person? What do I need to do?
It says protection grants several benefits, creatures, blah blah blah. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against relevant effects.
Okay.
That's all it says.
So the way
I don't think really applies because he is well and truly possessed.
he is possessed, but
Probably since before we ever knew him.
right. So I know what you're trying to do. You're in a sense trying to make whatever this is relinquish control and give it back to El Nonno.
Yes.
Right. Okay. For this to work.
The thing is, he doesn't roll saving throws against it because it's not
Yes.
normal.
So
normal, like
I need to slightly make a bit of a house rule and tweak this right now. Okay. Since El Nonno Spartan isn't here, I can't get him to do this. So I need one of you to nominate yourself right now. Right?
What?
So
I mean,
one of you's.
I have my own plan for this.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna
So
let you do
Bridget,
whatever.
if you're wanting to do this, I need you to roll for Spartan here against me. Right?
Oh, okay.
If you roll higher than me, your spell goes off. And in a sense, it'll go off. If I will go off and something will happen. If I roll higher than you, your spell will go off, but something else will happen. Right? Make sense? I'm not going to tell you what because there's two outcomes that can happen here.
Right.
For this to work, we're both going to roll a D100.
Oh, hey, it's me. It's not me that has to do this.
Right.
So.
Now, obviously, I'm going to set mine to public, just so it will instantly post this. Have you clicked on the thing to roll D100? Ready to roll?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Roll.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to roll first or you to roll first?
I didn't even think anyone was going to get involved in this.
I will roll first since I'm technically doing the action
Okay.
first.
Roll for me, please.
Okay.
30. If I beat 30, something will happen for me.
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
94.
Oh,
Do
wait.
not roll fucking there.
Did that all? It's probably gonna be like 72 or something.
It's not. It's rolled it for the wrong creature. It's selecting the wrong creature. Because it should be selecting you. There we go.
Ah, shit! No!
Sorry, it selected the Hellhound.
Points!
So,
Points! Shit!
you... In a sense, you have to touch El Nonno. You walk up to El Nonno and cast this.
Yeah, like a touch.
Yeah, you walk up and touch him.
Hand or his arm or something.
Wait.
One question, because this spell is in both my first and second spell level slots.
Oh!
But it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't give you any difference in the description whether you cast it at first or second level.
Yeah, it's
So I don't understand.
some spells scale with spell slot level, others just don't.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I have it in my. I can cast it as a first or second, but it doesn't make a difference in the description, like what happens if I cast it.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
It doesn't change.
Sure. I'm just going to protection / good and evil level 2.
Yeah, it doesn't mention if you. It doesn't say you can, or it doesn't mention anything to do with upscaling it.
Yeah, it's just weird that it's.
Well, because you can still use like a higher.
Ah, you can use that higher. Okay.
To cast it. You can still use one to cast it. It's just a matter of it doesn't gain any increased effects.
That's fine. Okay. You cast it, touch El Nonno, and cast it. Upon doing so,
Okay.
the spell kind of backfires,
Oh shit.
and you take.
Aww.
Oh, it's only 2 points of damage as the spell
Oh, okay.
backfires and hits you.
Oh.
El Nonno looks you and grins and goes,
But it spell
You'll
still
need-
works.
it fired off, but it backfired,
Oh, but it
and El
didn't-
Nonno looks at you. You take 2 damage and goes, You'll need to do better than that, my dear. I'm not going to give up that easily. Anything else you want to do? Oh my god, I could kill the party.
So wait, I only have
But you can't.
bonus, is that right?
Yeah, bonus, yeah. You could probably kill the party in like 2 seconds.
Let me see.
But you gotta remember my
Technically, I can
accidental
cast
broken
that as a-
character is here.
I know,
And I'm
I know,
standing
I know,
right up to him.
I know.
You know what I have planned, don't
I
you?
have a suspicion. Is that you then?
Else I can really
Okay.
do. Yeah. I'll just kind of glare at him.
Okay.
Unwillingly.
Rhea, seeing this all happen, looks at yous and looks at Elnonio, not knowing what to do right now because this is like, what is going on? It's in confusion. And same with the commoner. So it's only like, so Senric, it goes straight to you. What are you going to do right now?
Honestly, I'm just watching everything go down.
You're watching everything go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is happening now, I guess.
Elnonio, seeing you not do anything, looks at you and goes, I'll save you for last, since you've decided not to take action. Elnonio's turn.
Gosh.
You'll be fine. Just make sure you get all of those things. These things cost $800 a piece.
Okay. Oh wait, that uses wisdom. Hard. Fuck, it does. Okay. You son of a bitch. Okay, he's gonna cast on you, Craven, because you're the primary threat for him. He's gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Sweet.
With disadvantage.
Anytime.
Well,
Oh no, sorry. You need to make me a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage. Sorry, you have advantage on this because he's kind of casting it. So, wisdom saving throw with advantage. Okay, you've succeeded, so it doesn't go off.
I'm not even gonna roll the second one.
Doesn't go off. And he kind of looks at you, but unexpectedly, he. Oh. Sound? Hello? Just Andy, what the fuck? Kind of looks at you. And kind of like smiles. And you just start to notice coming from his mouth
Yes.
a code. Not right now, but you started to notice like do you remember in the very first bit,
I know what this is.
right? Begin to build up as if he's about to breathe his poison damage.
Or acid. Poison.
It's a poison at you. Doesn't
Be a
do it.
poison.
It's beginning to charge. If that makes sense.
Yep.
That's the end of his turn. Craven, we gotta.
Well, come up, Craven. I believe in you.
I'm basically I'm basically smiling straight back at him. This
Mhm.
thing seems to be kind of similar to me in personality when it comes to battling, right?
Yep.
So I'm just like, eventually, I'm gonna figure out what new you are. But for right now, here's a demonstration of my power. I'm saying all this in Infernal. All this is being said in Infernal.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna walk right up to him, face to face.
Yep.
Even though he's about half a foot taller than me.
On your wee tippy toes.
Fully willing. Right, I've walked right up to him, fully willing to take this fucking breath attack.
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna stare him straight in the fucking eye.
Uh-huh.
And just one word. Surrender. I cast.
Oh! Okay!
Wisdom saving throw DC 15. He is disadvantage.
17. 6 fails! Surrender is what you said.
Yep.
Okay.
Since it's not one of the set ones, but
Yes.
in a way of your choice.
Surrender. Okay. Okay. Upon you saying surrender to him, only you will witness this, see this for a few seconds when this happens. You'll notice Nonyo kind of step, and like kind of back off, the breath of his thing die down. You notice his eyes, that one of them is obviously still white with the purple, the other one has gone back to normal. You get the sense that upon you saying that, you've kind of like partially relinquished control back to El Nino. But whatever this is still has a grip, as if internally there's a fight going on for control.
His challenge was for him. He said, "Make me." I'm fucking.
Yeah. They are, in a sense, are seeing in Bridget and Zenric. You notice that, in a sense, imagine the left side of his body and the right side of his body. So the right hand side of his body is, in a sense, ready to fight, with the other one, you're noticing it's not as if someone else is controlling it. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Sort of style. Anything else you want to do, Craven?
I'm just gonna straight up say, like, is that enough of a demonstration? And I'm going to like raise my blade onto my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm in like a position I can attack from.
Yep.
But I'm not going to take an attack.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
And Nonya doesn't say anything, as if he's not going to say it. Bridget.
He heard me.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I feel like there's nothing I can do. I feel this is a battle of wits, will, between these two. I'm just going to fuck.
You're just going to fuck. Just right there. Middle of the right in front of the church. No,
yeah, so I only have one spell slot left and I don't want to use it because that, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that. So, where is Rhea and the women and kids?
About 5 foot from the entrance to the courtyard.
Okay, are they near like those two?
No.
Like El Nino and...
No.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk over towards them and kind of stand like in front of the women and kids.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna... I'll just say an inferno that I'm just gonna say I'm gonna let him deal with you.
Okay.
And then that'll be me.
Okay. Skip. Rhea looks at you and still wondering what the fuck is going on, doesn't know and stuff, and the commoner and stuff can do the same. Senric, you're up.
See, I'm in the same thing. I kind of from the start, it looked like they wanted a 1v1, so I'm letting them 1v1.
Letting them 1v1. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So, El Nino. Won't do anything this turn. As if there is like some sort of I think anyone that's looking at Nonyo, Craven, you can clearly see this, as if there's an internal sort of struggle going on. Try and take control right now between the two of them. To the point that El Nonyo's kind of like frozen, as if one and some, I guess El Nino and whatever this is fighting for control. Your turn. Yep. Your turn.
Real mean in a second.
Your turn.
Does he count as being restrained since it's frozen?
So
This is me blatantly asking for advantage if I go to hit him.
What? This is my product.
no. He's not. He can still move, but he didn't attack as if something was fighting for control.
Yeah, I know, but I'm imagining if he's having like a standing seizure, will he actively be able to react to me?
It depends on what you roll.
Fair enough. Well, I'm watching him have this battle of wills with this thing in his head. And I've sort of registered it's what's going on since I'm, about a foot away from his head.
Yep.
So everyone's gonna hear Craven get surprisingly angry.
Mm-hmm.
His voice is gonna change a bit.
Yep.
I'm going to flick the blade off of my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Plunge it into the ground in between us.
Yep.
Pull my hand back and just fucking backhand him while yelling in common. Right? Snap out of it. You're stronger than it is.
Okay. Okay. Do you want a backhand him, slap him?
Yeah,
okay.
Unarmed strike.
Roll to hit. Okay. Roll me damage.
This is
Giant
funny,
is just 0. My god.
I'm so physically weak because my -1 strength modifier.
Oh my god, that's fucking brilliant. 0 damage,
This is
but
why-
okay.
This is why I chose. Remember how when I couldn't tell which one was Kim? When I
Yeah.
couldn't tell which one was Bridget, and I joined to throw a punch. That was why I knew I couldn't do damage.
Okay.
So but it won't. It might leave
He's
a
like,
bruise, I guess. I don't know.
With a little punch.
Bang!
Can you roll me a
Slap.
D4?
I've Will Smithed him.
Roll me a D4. Okay.
Oh, Will Smith did some damage.
So
To his career.
So you, in a sense, say that in common and backslap on Nonyo. Upon doing so, when the Nonyo turns back to look at you, the glow has gone from his eyes.
Yeah.
And Nonyo, for a few seconds, looks at you. And then falls to the floor,
Oh, balls.
unconscious.
Oh, he's
Wonderful.
He's breathing, he's stable, unconscious, as if exhaustion. And it's, in a sense, the way it described this, exhaustion, in a sense, exhaustion in D&D's happened.
Yeah, he's gained an exhaustion point.
He's gained an exhaustion point and has collapsed on the floor, unconscious. And this is we will end the session.
Yeah.
We'll end the session here as El Nino has fallen on the floor, unconscious, and he doesn't have it's kind of like a point of exhaustion is kicked in, but it's not. I'll need to work this out and stuff. He's collapsed on the floor, unconscious from primarily mental exhaustion.
Yeah,
he's
but what about
collapsed.
the fact that he went down to 0? Did the thing just like completely reverse that?
You just don't know. He's unconscious on the floor
And apparently stable.
and stable
And apparently stable.
and stable.
Which I'm sure the second he goes down, I'm gonna kneel down and make sure he's not dying.
Yeah. So I'll say for all intents and purposes, you go down and check and examine. He's not dying. He is stable. But have you ever seen a dragonborn sweat? Right? It's virtually extremely, but you notice that like he's exhausted. Whatever El Nino had to do, and whatever has happened, he is out for it. And that's when we'll end the session. So, thank you for playing, and thank you for watching. We'll be back next week, hopefully, with some more, and hopefully have Spartan.
Ooh, next week they're trying to fuck with my schedule.
Oh fuck! So we'll see what happens. I will. That ends once I Spartan will let them know what's happened and not give away too much. I'm just kind of being very controlled. Like I can't give away too much because it's really you that needs and stuff. But we'll continue next week where right off when we left off, right off this point, we'll continue. So.
Ooh.
Thanks for watching. Is there anything that you want to ask me before we finish?
No.
I think that's good.
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
think we're pretty good.
Right, anyhow. Oh, it's going to be fun. See you next.